Texas Tech took a tough one on Saturday as the Red Raiders ran into likely the Heisman frontrunner and number 3 Kansas State, and despite a great first half, the Wildcats ran away with a 55-24 victory in Manhattan, and now Texas Tech will have to refocus and turn its attention to another ranked opponent in number 22 Texas at the Jones on Saturday.
Coach, it was a tough one to swallow Saturday. A great game until the second half, some miscues and some turnovers.
Yeah, we knew we'd have to play perfect to win that game. They're a very good football team, maybe the best one we played on both sides of the ball, defense, kicking game, running the ball. A guy that's probably the front runner for the Heisman Trophy. They had everything going for them, and I thought that we came out emotionally charged. We had a great week of practice. We played well the first half. We played real good on defense until the last couple of drives, first half. We moved the ball. The problem was we turned it over, and we're getting ready to go up 14-0 after really the first quarter, and we fumble, and they go they did score, but it's called back for penalty, and then we held them to a field goal. We thought we were in good shape. We scored a field goal, and it just kind of went south from there.
Short-term memory key this week, though. 5th straight ranked opponent in Texas comes to town. We know they've had some quarterback issues with David Ashton, Case McCoy, now the controversy, but they can run the ball. What's going to be key this week?
Well, the key is really not Texas, it's us. Are we going to play better? Are we going to be more physical than we were last week? Are we not going to turn the ball over? And we need to get some breaks ourselves, but you can't ask for breaks, you have to make your own breaks. So we've still got a good football team. We're a little bit beat up, as you said, the 5th straight ranked opponent. I don't think anybody in the country's played that. And so we're a little bit mentally and physically tired, but it's good that we play Texas at this point because our guys are fired up about playing this game, and they'll look forward to it. They know a lot of guys on the other team, and so we just need to go out and play better than we did last week and more consistent, and we got to play for 4 quarters.
We always talk about how important it is to get off to a fast start, but none more important this week, as always, at home. And Texas has had an ability to hang in there and win a close game if they can get to the 4th quarter. Yeah,
they've had some close games, as we have. We were fortunate to beat TCU in overtime. We beat Iowa State in the last quarter. They struggled, with Oklahoma State and then won at the end. And of course, they won last week against Kansas. So pretty much similar teams. They've got a lot of talent on their football team. Mac Brown is, I know a lot of controversy when you're a coach at Texas, but he still wins a lot of football games. They know how to coach. They've got a good coaching staff. So we've got to be prepared to play this game mentally and physically, and try not to get caught in emotions other than going out and play our best game. We've got to do that to win this game.
Lastly, it's the Lonestar Pride game, playing for a little bit to be the best team in Texas.
Well, there'll be a round robin every year. TCU, Texas, and Baylor, of course us. And we played TCU and won that game. So this is the 2nd out of 3 games for us, and it's at home. The next game we'll go to Jerry World and play in Dallas against Baylor in 3 weeks. But I think it's important every year that we have success within our state, not just within our conference.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
As with any rivalry game, there's a lot on the line this weekend, and to add some flair to it, the Red Raiders will wear a special uniform in honor of the Lonestar matchup. Our Brandon Rowie has all the details.
Well, Raiderville is back and the population booming as state pride, bragging rights on the line this Saturday, and as if this game needed any more build-up, Tech unveiling their special Lonestar Pride uniforms for this Saturday.
We're having the Lonestar Pride game this week. Under Armour is give us these uniforms, all red. We actually wore them in practice yesterday just to wear them for one time. Got the star on the helmet, star on the shoulder pads, and the Lonestar on the side. We don't have any players that look like this. I wish we did. So that's the reason we put this uniform on this guy. We don't have any that big. Put the biggest one on him.
They're cool. I think Under Armour did a good job. I think the guys are excited to wear them. We're excited to represent, the Lonestar Pride, and excited to play UT in them.
It's more about the bling now in their uniforms and how they look, the shiny helmets, the metallic, all those looks, different type of uniforms. I think it's good. As a traditionalist, I'm not big on it, nor our fans. Everybody has their traditional black helmet or the uniform that you normally wear. I think one time a year is probably good.
Now the uniform's just for this game only. If you'd like some Lone Star Pride gear, you can get it at the Texas Tech Locker Room store on the east side of the stadium, or get it at texastech.com. For texastech.com, I'm Brandon Rowie.